Hey, yo. Hey, high facts with Robert Reese, man. This your boy Dash Bandicoot tapping in with you, brother. Hey, shit, I'm right here on a break in my dash right now, getting busy, but I figured I'd tap in before I eat some grub real quick. But yo, man, I like your channel, like what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we share some of the same ideas as far as like how to navigate this gig market. So just tapping in, showing love, man. I seen your comment. Finally got a chance to hit you, bro. Whenever you get a chance back, man, just holler, man, for sure, man. Love, bro. Be safe.
Look, this was done by grinding. Plot my path in life, start climbing. I came from the bottom where the babies is dying, the mama's crying. Everybody can't make it, but they trying. All I see is RIPs on t-shirts in old English. Another young life gets extinguished, and what we do, pop champagne, reflect on the memories, pop another bottle with a hit.
Good day to duct tape and funnel some bricks through the tunnel with the bundles of chips. You can get the bundle package if you often and quick. Keep the cop off your tip, keep the spot off the grid. I'm finna hit, suppress it with a muzzle and tip. Henny guzzle it quick, I'm from a smuggling clique. We move bricks, now estimate the number of chips. How much it costs for a hit, how much it costs to quit. I remember Somerset used to be Compton Boulevard. BG's on the set for the new squad. By the way, since you dealing with the new squad, that means new law, new boss, new hall.
Dreams will last forevermore.
But you ain't gotta die to go to heaven. Christ did it for you.
I wanna go to places where dreams will last forever.
You talking heaven.
Dreams will last forevermore.
And heaven's been on earth. Due to sin, it was hidden from you. I've been to more funerals than graduations. I'm from the streets where killers get the congratulations. Empty crack bags and bullet shells on the ground. Addicts and automatics, the nightmares all around. Rape victims impregnated by evil rapists. Every time she look at a kid, she can see his face. People need a break, so all they think is flee, escape. Drink and take drugs till they kneeling at the feet of Satan. But Christ died for it, body hung high for it. Arms spread wide, bled dry, Mary cried for him. He let his mother watch to show us who we love a lot. When he rose, heaven fell and landed on the juggernaut. He defeated what defeated man, but defeat was incomplete with the devil under the feet of a defeated man.
Actually known as
Yeah, boy! Y'all ready for the hot facts of the day? Facts of the day. Hot facts of the day. right. This is Hot Facts with Robert Reese, 2 p.m. through 3 p.m. Monday through Friday, people. Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. through 3 p.m. We have a good one today. I went out and got some work in today, saw some very, very, very interesting things. We will get into that. But first, people, before we do get started, I'm going to let you guys know about the Get Upside Challenge, people. The Get Upside Challenge. I challenge everyone out there to do like me. What I am doing, I am only going to Get Upside gas stations, and I am going to save up every single last bit and cash out at the end of the year. Gas hit us hard, very hard. It's still hitting us hard. Instead of throwing it away, I would rather receive some back. Okay, I would rather receive some of that transmission. So I'm going to show you guys exactly where I am right now. I am at $54.36. That is $54.36. Let me make sure I don't have it. And I have a pending one at the top. So later on today or tomorrow, that number is going to change probably to $55. And that is good. So at the end of the year, I'll let you guys see exactly where I am at. Now, total with me using this app, I am at, it says $99.97. Okay. $99.97, and that's before I started the Get Upside Challenge. So while doing the Get Upside Challenge, I am at currently the $55 mark. Okay, so that is the Get Upside Challenge right there. I don't know if you guys did see, you guys saw basketball training going on there. That is the program basketball training that is in the Phoenix area, Scottsdale area of Arizona. If you are a driver out there, you do have kids, boy or girl, it does not matter. If you are looking to get those kids to the highest level of the skill desired to go ahead and compete at the next level, go ahead and holler at your boy Chris Johnson, the director, the founder, the owner. He is the basketball coach, nationally certified basketball coach that runs that program. His son, Kalon Johnson, is doing great things up there at Bella Vista. And that is the College Preparatory Academy, okay? That is a great basketball school. He has a lot of great kids under his tutelage, and they are all doing great things, getting ready to head out and go to a university near you and make you proud, okay? That is the program there, and that is Chris Johnson, people. Make sure if you are in town, you go ahead and head over to KG Sports. Make sure you let them know that Hot Facts with Robert Reese sent you.
Hey, this is KG Sports, and you're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
Make sure you head on in there. They will take care of you, people. That's where I get all of my hats. Every single one of my hats, they come from that place. If you need a discount, you're trying to look fly with a hat. That's not my hat, but you need a sports hat. Go ahead and check on in there. Okay, people. Also, if you're trying to get your car up and running to start doing this gig work, if you can't get there to the DMV, you want to save some money. They do charge a fee, but they get it done really, really fast. But they will take care of you if you head to Y&Y Auto Registrations. This is in Moreno Valley, California. Y&Y Auto Registrations. Just mention Hot Facts with Robert Reese, and they will take care of you there, okay? And that is that. Oh, yes. In case you guys want to go ahead and get something to eat, go ahead and head down to Tacos Arandas. It's a taco spot. If you don't cook, you're trying to save some money when you're in the middle of your dash or eat your Grubhub or anything else like that, head over there and let them know that Hot Facts with Robert Reese sent you, and you're coming to get some of that quesadilla, the best in town. People, they have that there, and that is in the Sunny Mead Center, okay? Head on in there and let them know that Robert Reese sent you in. Now, I made a mistake on Grace yesterday, people, but I'm not going to make that same mistake today. My logo, if you're looking for something done, you're looking for someone on Fiverr, looking to get something done to stand out outside of what you are currently doing, contact GracieK322@gmail.com. That's GracieK322@gmail.com. My logo, my clothing, everything else is done by GracieK322@gmail.com. Make sure you guys holler at her. She's on Fiverr and she has a lot of clients, people. So if you're someone that's currently on Fiverr, this is a shortcut right here, people. This is a shortcut, people. And she is out of Long Beach, California, okay? Out of Long Beach, California, for you guys who wanted to know. And that is GracieK322 at gmail.com, okay? We have some news today, people. I'm going to go ahead and get into this news right now before I open up to the floor. We're going to get into some of this news. And this news right here, I thought it was really, really worth putting out there for you guys. So let's take a look at this.
News 4's Darcy Spencer spoke tonight to the victim and explains why the woman's situation is becoming more common.
Joni Ely was driving for Amazon Flex, making deliveries to make ends meet.
It's great because they have an app and you can work when you want. You pick the shifts you want and you can deliver packages or groceries.
But last Saturday, she became a crime victim. Thieves stealing her car and her livelihood all at once.
I was so frightened. I didn't know if they were going to kill me. I didn't know if they had weapons.
It happened at this apartment building on 1st Street in Southeast D.C. She took the groceries to the door. Then 2 young people wearing masks walked up.
I asked them if they could open the door for me, and they did. And as soon as I walked inside, they pushed me down and started demanding my keys.
At first, she didn't want to give up the keys to her 2012 Acura TSX, but decided it wasn't worth getting hurt or worse. She says the robbers punched her in the face and kicked her.
My first instinct is like, no, you can't have my car. But then when they punched me, it kind of snapped me out of it. Like, I'm not going to lose my life over my car. So I was like, here, please take the keys and go.
She's the victim in a growing crime trend. In D.C., 988 cars have been stolen so far this year. By comparison, there were 852 stolen at this point in 2021. That's a 16% increase. And while the crime is not a carjacking, it's being investigated by the Carjacking Task Force. She's just glad she didn't have her dog, who she usually takes with her when she's making deliveries.
All right, I have pugs. But did you hear what that lady said? She said that once they punched me. Okay, so at first she was in a state to where she really didn't think the whole thing was real. Okay, some people will go into shock or go into disbelief, but what woke her up was that punch. Okay, she got punched in the face. Okay, and that's when she said, "You can have my car, people." Now, I want you guys to know, be safe out there. Do not try to be a hero and do all these other things. You have insurance on your vehicle. Your car will be taken care of. Yes, you will be out of a vehicle. Give it to them. Let them have it. Okay. Now, that's in the DC area. Anyone that is in the DC area watching this right now, this should put you on alert. It said 4 hours news there, but when I actually I got this at maybe 1 a.m. My time, and then is when it said it was 4 hours news. So this is literally, it's still fresh news, still fresh in the morning, people. You drivers who are out there in the DC area, okay, watch out. Okay, watch out. Watch out for people coming up to your car. Watch out for all of those things, especially if you are doing deliveries, okay, at night. If you are doing deliveries at night, please be advised of your surroundings. Do look over your shoulder. This is when, people, if you actually have a pet, if you have a dog and you normally don't take your dog with you, when you are there at night, especially, it might be a good thing to have your dog in your back seat so your dog can bark and alert. Okay, that is their job. They are your best friend, people. That lady did the right thing. She did get punched, but she did do the right thing. She let go and gave them her car. Okay, she realized that it was not worth it. Let me know in the comment box, and once I get to the open floor, we'll go ahead and go over that. Let me know in the comment box what you think of that. I'm going to get into this next one now. It says, delivery driver assaulted, carjacked at University of Minnesota, okay? And this is in Minneapolis. It says a delivery driver was assaulted there, and what this was, when I got this last night, it was just maybe a few hours old also. What happened was the delivery driver approached the place and she asked someone else to let her in. It wasn't the person that lived there or anything else. She asked someone else to if they can let her in. They let her in, all right. They let her in, and they carjacked her. People, be wary. Now I know, when you're going to an apartment complex and there's a gate, you have no gate code, and you might see someone there that a regular neighbor that might say, "Oh, hey, here, I'll hold it open for you." Things like that, typically, yes. But if you just, you just don't go speak to random. First of all, what happens is they're going to see that you are doing some type of delivery. And while you are doing this delivery, they're going to say, "Oh, I wonder if this person has money." So don't open yourself up to things like that. And that was over at the university area, people. At university areas, there's a lot of kids, a lot of people who don't live in that area. They just go there for school. So they may not know the area like that when they get there, and they may be a little bit more gullible. But what you should do is just be on all of your P's and Q's. Okay, be on all of your P's and Q's. Make sure that you are observant. If you're not really great at remembering people's faces or what they have on his clothes, use this as a little game when you're by yourself. Just look at random people and try to see if you can figure out or if you can remember what they're wearing. Do things like that just to keep your awareness up, keep your brain moving, and to keep you more alert, because that is one thing we do not want. And it seems like it's happening more and more. More of the news that has been going out, especially here in California. There's people getting robbed, and getting carjacked. Home invasions. There are people that are waiting to go in behind you and go into some of these homes. So people, I advise you to be on your P's and Q's. Okay. Now what I am going to do, I am going to get into this right now. Okay, let me go ahead and take you down news. Okay. Now, today is 420. Okay, we know today is 420. So this is especially going out to California, the state of Washington, Colorado, Connecticut, and I know there's another state, maybe Florida. I am not sure. People, if you are a delivery driver and if you are a ride share driver, people, if this is a day that you normally partake in, you cannot partake in this while doing the job. You have to wait until your shift is all the way over. People, there will be accidents. I don't know how many accidents there will be, but tonight there will be accidents because there are people who celebrate this day with alcohol also, people. So I am advising any of you drivers out there who celebrate this day, to make sure that you do it after your shift or you have the day off. Okay, or you have the day off. You want to be safe out there, and you do not want to put anyone's lives at risk, and you do not want to put some type of weird thing on us as delivery drivers. Okay, so please, please, please do that, because that would be one of the worst things to hit the gig economy. Absolutely. Okay. Now, what this day does do for us as delivery drivers, there will be a lot of people ordering munchies. Okay. There will be a lot of people ordering munchies. So that means fast food places, you may see an increase in fast food places, 7-Elevens. You may get the order and pays at the CVS, the Rite Aids. People may want to get the big bag of the Hostess donuts or the Mother's cookies, things like that. They have all the Ben and Jerry's and all that stuff all in there. So pizza places, taco places, burrito places, food in general, we should see an increase in food deliveries today because it is 420. A lot of people will say, well, I don't celebrate that day. It's not about you, man. It is not about you. The people that are out there that celebrate this day are going to be ordering. You have no idea what order you were going to get and what house you were taking it to. You may be taking it to a house that is doing 420 on the inside, and chances are they are going to be happy. So if I were you, I would just be nice to everyone today to try to get extra tip alerts also. In case anyone has not thought about yet, today is happy day for a lot of happy people. There's a lot of people who used to go to Woodstock and they are at home chilling doing 420, and they are going to order their food from their favorite restaurants too. So just be an extra more friendly today because you do not know whose home you will be delivering to. Okay. I'm gonna stop that there, but I'm just gonna hop into I'm gonna go right to the comments in just a little bit. But people, I'm gonna go right into this and get this out of the way. Brooklyn Nets, Boston Celtics. Celtics won in the last 10th shot by that was Jason Tatum there. Boston leads the series. This is game 2, Eastern Conference series. This is a TNT showing, and it's going to be a doubleheader on TNT. The second game is the Bulls and the Bucks. Milwaukee leads that series 1-0. Should be a great game. Like the first one. No blowouts here. That game's at 6:30. Okay. Milwaukee leads that 1-0, and the third game is on NBA TV. It is the Philadelphia 76ers against the Canadian Toronto Raptors. Let's keep Canada down. USA. Philly leads that series 2-0, so it looks like the Raptors could be going home early. Okay, they could be going home early. We have birthday today. Today's birthday, we have Linwood Carr today, people. We have Linwood Carr today, people. Go ahead and wish Linwood Carr happy birthday if you go ahead and see Linwood Carr, people. Now, let's open up this to the floor. Let's get some comments in here. Let's open this up to the floor. We got TFT. Hey, what's good, TFT? He says he'll be back in a bit. Still working, people. He works this lunchtime shift, and he takes care of business. I hope today you're having a pretty good day, TFT. I know my day was not that bad. I'm going to tap into that in just a minute, folks. But let's get into these comments right here. We have just a few. Okay, this comment here comes from, this is Always Cherry Pick. He left me a comment on, I put up a video and it said, what's your addiction? Okay, people. Now, I play the game Spades Plus. Just about all day when I'm on my shift. So I have to put that up. And Always Cherry Pick, he goes and does his things, people. He's making his money right there. But he says too many to mention. He plays a lot of games right there. He plays a lot of games. We also have a comment on the video entitled, what do you think? And it was, do you go inside and ask the gas station clerk to turn on the air, or do you pay for it? I go inside. I try to save me a little bit of money, as we all should do. Now, Navy 380 chimes in and says, depends on where you go. I've gone inside, and they have said you have to pay. Man, that place was hating on you. He says, which is a lie. Exactly. That is a lie. They can turn on the air. They just wanted to just get some upsell on that one. And there was also a comment on the Popeye's chicken. He put it was closed on if it was going to be open on that bogus delivery that turned out to be an okay delivery that I did. Okay, those were the comments right there. Now, I hope some people out there today have received some tip alerts. That would be excellent. I actually am going to check right now if I have received a tip alert, because I do not know yet. And I'm going to be uploading this video. I'm going to be uploading that video today, actually when we get done with this of today's episode. Now, did I receive a tip alert? Let me see. No. I just got my regular tips, but it was not that bad. Let me see right here. Today is the day. Went out there, got $50 in an hour and 39 minutes. I was out far in Riverside, and I had to beat all of the kids getting out of school because it is minimum day. It is Wednesday today for us. So I have to get on back, beat that, do this so I can do my shift later on tonight. But it was very busy today, and there was there was a fire. There was a dry cleaners next to a very busy Italian restaurant, and this restaurant was saved, but there was a lot of smoke. But the dry cleaners did it's wiped out. It is wiped out. No one was hurt. Luckily, no one was hurt. I did get a chance to speak with some of the people out there. They were okay. Just a lot of smoke. Firemen were out there doing their thing. But man, that was tax dollars. That was tax dollars. Tax dollars put to use. Put to use. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and get right into my day. Now that fire, I was gonna do like one more order, but I knew that I was cutting time because it was already 12:39. So I already knew that I was gonna stop relatively soon, but I was still trying to get one more order when I was out there. So I had to turn it off. And I wouldn't say luckily that I did come upon that fire because coming upon that fire, I was able to get that footage in and able to get back and get here on time. I actually got here at 1:38. So I got here right in time to start the show. So I'm glad I did not get an order in, but I was able to get 5 deliveries in, people. So the orders were coming in relatively fast. So that is a good thing on Wednesday. I know tonight should be a really successful night. I normally do very well on Wednesday nights. Normally Wednesday nights, for some reason, it keeps me in the loop. I'm normally working out to like 11:30 or so. So hopefully that does go well. So I'm $50 in right now, and I want to go ahead and get that way higher. Obviously, I'm gonna probably work at least 4.5 hours tonight for my night shift. So should be a very interesting day. Today, I also had a chance to go deliver to Farmers Insurance company, and that place was so secure in there. They didn't even let me on the inside. I had to ring the ring doorbell and talk to them, let them know I was there. The lady came right to the door. It was like she stuck her hand out the glass, took the food, and then like bounced. And I was like, oh my goodness. Like, but I still got that to that person, and that was a 10-mile order. I had to travel for that person, people. But they did get their food. Now back to these carjackings. I know that when I'm doing orders, sometimes people will walk up to your car. People will say, "Hey, hi." Some people will have questions about the job, people. But just like I said earlier, you have to know exactly where you are. It seems like this fad is something that is not a fad. It's happening every single day. So for all of us delivery drivers out there, we all got to watch out for each other. When you're parked in some of your areas, when you're waiting for your orders, just take a look around. When you notice drivers leaving, see if cars are following them. Now, I'm not saying go ahead and call the police because that's what I'm getting into right now. Now, there's an article online, and I forgot to bring it up right now and put it here, but it was about a lady who is a driver, and she says she calls the police when she feels that something is wrong or if she sees something wrong, but she made a mistake and she called the police on, I guess, the people were having an argument inside their home, and she actually called the police, and this is on the internet. And she called the police. Actually, it was right up by where I got that article about the Minnesota. Let me see if I can find that again. Let me see if I can find that again. I'll find it and pull it back up. But I thought it was interesting because what they did was They actually interviewed the lady, and she said that she calls the police, and if she sees things weird when she's doing her driving, now it's a good thing, the police said, because she has helped out in some cases where they've actually apprehended someone, but it's backfired a couple times. She's called the police on people having arguments in their home, and the police have came. People, just because you hear someone arguing inside their home, don't call the police. She made someone have a bad day, even though she has done some good with that, and it has worked out. It can backfire. So she actually has called the police a couple times on people that were arguing, and I think there was one more. Someone was in the. He wasn't doing anything wrong, but she still called the police because she felt that it was her duty to call the police on something that she thought was suspicious. People, we are doing deliveries. We are in a lot of neighborhoods. Okay, at a lot of the times, we are the ones who look suspicious. Okay, especially if you are a driver. When you approach a place and you don't get out your car, let's say you just sit in your car in front of someone's house, or let's say you just dropped off your order and you don't leave from in front of someone's house, you're just sitting there parked because you're like, well, this area is busy, I might as well just wait here on the street. Sometimes that will look suspicious to someone in that neighborhood, especially a neighbor who just witnessed you do a delivery. They may think that you're trying to stake out the place. Okay, so just be a little wary, people. Don't go calling the police, especially if you don't know what is going on. You do not want to be that person at all. That is not the thing to do. But do let me know. Feel free to chime in if you feel like you've wanted to call the police and you should have, or if it's happened where well, you didn't call the police and you should have, or you have. Throw those in the comment boxes. I know some people will be watching this a little bit later. Go ahead and throw that in. I want to know, like, what's your stance on, if you see something, do you call, or you like, man, that's their mind. I'm minding my own business. They're doing them. Let me know how you feel about that. Now, I do know that the police have came and talked to me when someone was shoplifting, and they asked me, did I see the person run out, something like that. I have helped like that. I'm like, yeah, he went that way. Because what I'm saying, they went that way, it's on camera showing that they went that way. So they went that way. They look like this. The camera shows that they look like that too. So they went this way, they went that way. If you don't have any names, you don't have any names. Most people, chances are, you don't know none of these people unless you live in the areas and you know who the people who are the bad people are. You know who's doing what. But there are times where someone will come and ask for help. There's been times where I've been inside a business, and the business has asked me, since I go into some of these like clothing stores and places of that kind. They have asked me, we've had a shoplifter, they'll show me a picture, they'll take me to the back and they'll show me a picture of their board back there, and they'll ask me if I've seen this person around, and I'll let them know, especially if it's a place that I go into where I make money in. I'm like, hey, oh yeah, I see this person all the time. I'll let them know, because if that place becomes more difficult for me going there to make my easy money, shoot, I ain't gonna let nothing mess that up. But people, you will get asked, you will get approached, things like that, and do some due diligence there. Let me see. Now, I want to go back to my yesterday because it just tied into today. Yesterday was so trash that I did not get any orders. I stopped after 2 hours and some change. I've never had that happen, but I kind of think because my wife said her Prop 22 came, like she wasn't able to cash it out and put it into her account. She said that she called customer support and they let her know that there was something going on with the system. So I'm guessing the system has something to do with me not getting any orders, because I get orders nonstop. And I was like, why am I not getting orders? But today, instantly, once I got to my gas station where my Ramen 369 sushi is, instantly, once I turned the app on, I got my orders in. I would have kept getting orders if that Ramen 369, the very last one, did not send me 10 and a half miles away. and there was one of the food places there that I picked up from right around the corner from there. So there must not have been any drivers around, or all the drivers were doing DoorDash. That does happen. DoorDash is so populated that man, shoot, people, you got to understand that I do Uber Eats and Postmates simply because all the leftover orders, wait times, and things like that, people are going to use the other app. And as long as everyone is using DoorDash and there's really not that many people using Uber Eats, I'm going to collect all the Uber Eats money. I'm going to collect it all. So, yes, indeedy. And at this time, people, I am going to do 2 and 2 like Chuck Woolery. We're going to take a quick commercial break.
Hey, high facts with Robert Reese, man. This your boy Dash Bandicoot tapping in with you, brother. Hey, I'm right here on a break in my dash right now, getting busy, but I figured I'd tap in before I eat some grub real quick. But yo, man, I like your channel, like what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we share some of the same ideas as far as like how to navigate this gig market. So just tapping in, showing love, man. I seen your comment. Finally got a chance to hit you, bro. Whenever you get a chance back, man, just holler, man, for sure, man. Love, bro. Be safe.
Look, this was done by grinding. Plot my path in life, start climbing. I came from the bottom where the babies is dying, the mama's crying. Everybody can't make it, but they trying. All I see is RIPs on t-shirts in old English. Another young life gets extinguished, and what we do, pop champagne, reflect on the memories, pop another bottle with a hit.
Good day to duct tape and funnel some bricks through the tunnel with the bundles of chips. You can get the bundle package if you often and quick. Keep the cop off your tip, keep the spot off the grid. I'm finna hit, suppress it with a muzzle and tip. Henny guzzle it quick, I'm from a smuggling clique. We move bricks, now estimate the number of chips. How much it costs for a hit, how much it costs to acquit. I remember Somerset used to be Compton Boulevard. BG's on the set for the new squad. By the way, since you dealing with the new squad, that means new law, new boss, new hall.
Dreams will last forevermore.
But you ain't gotta die to go to heaven. Christ did it for you.
I wanna go to a place where dreams will last forever.
You talking heaven.
Dreams will last forevermore.
In heaven's been on earth. Due to sin, it was hidden from you. I've been to more funerals than graduations. I'm from the streets where killers get the congratulations. Empty crack bags and bullet shells on the ground. Addicts and automatics, the nightmares all around. Rape victims impregnated by evil rapists. Every time she look at a kid, she can see his face. People need a break, so all they think is flee, escape. Drink and take drugs till they kneeling at the feet of Satan. But Christ died for it, body hung high for it. Arms spread wide, bled dry, Mary cried for him. He let his mother watch to show us who we love a lot. When he rose, heaven fell and landed on the juggernaut. He defeated what defeated man, but defeat was incomplete with the devil under the feet of a defeated man.
All right, people. For those of you who wanted to know right there, that last one was Hurt. That is my cousin right there. I spoke about him. He is a very, very popular Christian rap artist and a pastor, and he is doing DoorDash, people, and he downloaded the Para app. Okay, so he's going to let me know how that app goes for him. Before that, those were my two older brothers, people. And pretty soon on my next thing, I'm gonna be doing my verse on my intro. So music runs in our family, and Navy 380, my cousin does the music there, people. So we keep it all in the family there. Okay, now. Ooh, hold up, TFT. Hold up, TFT. Nasty. That's nasty. Great lunch shift today, people. $119.25, 3.5 hours of active time. That is not bad, people. Ooh, TFT. Ooh, people. So check this out. He's got his 120. If he works 6 hours in a day, people, he's going to be at his 200 easy. So he is looking to have a very, very great day. That is looking to have a very, very great day. Good job there, TFT. Now, those are the numbers that I'm trying to do tonight. Tonight, I'm looking to be able to get up there, to about 120 in about that time. If I can get to about 120 in 4 hours, under 4 hours or under 4 hours, that'll be all right. And then that will throw in there with the 50 that I already made today. So that would be all right. That is a great start. That is a great start, TFT. Did I mention to you guys yesterday that they are tip alerting in the UK, in the place that where they do not tip? People are out there watching the videos. I'm going to give a shout out there to Peace Gannergay out there, people. He's tip alerting out there, and he lets me know. He leaves me messages. He lets me know when he gets his tip alerts, people. So they are tip alerting in the UK. So for you people in the UK that he has introduced you guys to me, it's possible you guys can get tip alerts in the UK. Hey, I have no control about another country. We tip here. You guys don't tip there, but obviously he is able to get some tips in. And I want to ask you guys this right here. Now, I ordered Little Caesars for my daughter for her to get some pizza, and I got the stuffed crazy bread with the pepperoni pizza, and it came with the Pepsi, right? And I accidentally hit the Pepsi that was diet. So I got the diet Pepsi right here, right? Now, I will drink Diet Pepsi over Pepsi Zero. Or the sugar-free Pepsi or whatever thing, because this, you know what? This is terrible. This is all the way terrible. Whoever drinks this is regular. I'm only drinking this because I paid for it. That is it. It's so terrible, but if you drink it fast enough, if you drink this Diet Pepsi fast enough, all you're going to taste is just a little bit of the sweet and low. A little, because that is sweet and low, or Splenda. It's Splenda. It's not sugar. That's why it tastes like this. That aftertaste is like sweet and low or Splenda, which makes it terrible. But I would rather drink this over that Pepsi Zero stuff, or that Zigger, or that Zero one. Not doing that. But I'm going to demonstrate people how I can do it. See if I can do it with a straight face. Nope, I failed. I failed. That's nasty. See, it goes in first. I failed. I failed that one. I failed. People, but see, and I initially got mad at the driver in my head at first, and then before I really got mad, I was like, man, one thing I messed up. I just went back and I clicked to see exactly what I ordered, and it was me that I made the mistake. I ordered the diet soda. So people, just know that. You see how I checked to make sure, so I did not text the driver or give the driver like a bad day. I checked first. Some people that are ordering food, things like that will happen that will be their own fault, and they will take it out on you even though it was their own fault. But luckily, I thought about it really quick because I do deliveries. I thought about it really quick. I went back to check my own thing, and it was me who made the mistake. So I'm going to apologize to the driver for not even getting mad at him. And even I was thinking about getting mad at him. So I'm apologizing just for thinking about getting mad at the driver. But being a driver myself, I was able to scale back, look at the situation, and guess what? It was the customer's fault. So people, that does happen. And that's another reason why you people should always practice your attitude. Never fall out of having a good attitude simply because something like that can throw you all the way off, and that can have a butterfly effect, chain reaction for the rest of your day. For those people who do not know, okay, I have a new show that's going to be with this show. Okay, people, Hot Facts Live on the Field, Hot Cab. Okay, people, I will be doing Hot Cab, and what Hot Cab is, I will be ordering rideshare, Uber, Lyft, Uber, or Lyft, I will be ordering rideshare, and I will be surprising the drivers. I will be asking them questions, seeing how candid they're going to be. I'm going to push the limits sometimes with the driver, and at some point during the whole hot cab, I'm going to let the driver know that they're on Hot Facts with Robert Reese, or they're on hot cab with Hot Facts with Robert Reese. They're going to see, get surprised, and I'm going to give them $20 for participating. No other YouTuber or gig tuber is doing this. This is my show that I am doing for us, so we can get actual real feedback and real information from people not only doing the food side, but drivers who are actually out there on the field. What if I get in the car and the driver's having a bad day, or if a driver tries to kick me out before even getting in? You never know what we are going to see. I'm going to just schedule a round trip. Like I'll go to like a 7-Eleven. I'll have my car parked. I'll go to a 7-Eleven. I'll do a round trip. I'll pay for a round trip to go to a place and have it bring me right back to the 7-Eleven, record that whole thing, because that is my trip. They have to take my trip. And we'll also be able to see if they'll kick me out of the car when they know that I'm actually recording. But drivers do record. So this should be very, very interesting. But it is hot cab. I am going to be doing this a few times a month. And you guys will be live with me, and drivers, we will be able to see what drivers are really thinking on the field when they are actually driving. That is hot cab. Okay, I want to let everyone know about that. So it is the complete opposite of cash cab. You know how the passengers don't know that they're getting into the cash cab? The driver doesn't know that he's a participant of Hot Facts with Robert Reese. So that's where this whole thing came about. I'm doing the reverse of cash cab, where the driver actually doesn't know, and the driver will get rewarded for actually participating. So that is the show that I have coming out for us also, and it will be on the same channel, no separate channel, no anything else like that. The hot cab. Okay. Now I had one of the biggest letdowns, okay, of all time. And I'm going to let you guys know what this letdown was. And what is that on my screen? Okay. What is that? Oh, okay. Okay, so here it is here. So I had one of the biggest letdowns of all time. Now, let me tell you what this letdown was. So I put up a video. Well, let me double check so I can make sure it's a complete letdown, because I'm so disappointed. I am so disappointed in this. Oh, this sucks so bad. Okay. All right. So I have a video that I put up, and it says Costco gas lines are a serious problem. I put it up of a short because I was driving to go do my order, right? I accidentally was logged into my personal training one, the one that I don't do anymore. And when it uploaded, it went over to that page there, right? To that channel, right? And 1 hour, it had 3,000 views in 1 hour, okay? I said, oh, it's on the wrong channel. And the channel got 5 subscribers. So it's on the wrong channel. I don't even pay attention to that channel. That channel has, it's like my regular family stuff and a few things like that, just that. So I deleted it from there and uploaded it onto this side, and it has 3 views in 1 hour. Same title, same video. It has 3 views in 1 hour, and it got 3,000 views in the first hour on the other one. I should have just left it up there just to have it. But that, whew, man, that was disappointing right there. You see what that thing did to me? That was disappointing right there. So I'm waiting to see what that is going to do. That's a mistake, people. Make sure you're logged into your right account. Make sure you're logged into your right account. And the other video with the fire, there was a fire that I put it up there. But actually, I'll let you guys see it. I'll let you guys see a little bit of this fire here. There was a fire. I had just got done doing a delivery, and the fire was directly across the street in the center from where I was. And The firemen got there and did a very, very good job. Let me see. And it is right here. Take a look at this. And I went out there and I just happened to be right there. So I was like, oh, wow, let me get this footage here. I'll go ahead and put it up. I did put this up for the city of Riverside and one of their little things that they have, like a City of Riverside Matters things where it's just like.
See what happened here. We have all these fire trucks.
Now check this out. This fire right here,
all
man.
These fire trucks. I don't know what happened.
After I did my last count on this fire, there was 9 engines, 2 ambulance. There was quite a few EMTs, and there was something like Citizens
Patrol. They have everything blocked off. I wonder what's going on here.
Citizens Patrol, where they call it the senior citizens who ride around there.
They're off of, I know Yoruba is right up the way here.
It was like, and what it was there was an Italian restaurant
I see
next to a dry cleaners. The dry cleaners caught full fire.
Is this
I'll go ahead and skip this here. The people inside the Italian place said there was a lot of smoke.
Like they got the situation under control.
They said there was a lot of smoke.
Is this
smoke
a fire? Oh, we have a fire.
So
we have a fire, people.
So there was lots of unmarked fireman vehicles all over. Everyone that has a business there had to evacuate.
I hope everything. See, people, this is someone's business right here. The whole place burned down.
People. That can happen, people. But it's good to see that
this
tax dollars
right here,
the tax dollars were being put to good use, people. But that was the fire there. That's crazy. Because I've actually been to a place where I was going to pick up an order and it was burned down and it caught fire. And that was before I started doing the filming thing. So that does happen. You never know. If someone could have been picking up inside that Italian restaurant that was right next door and all that smoke went in there. Everyone can get sick. Everyone can get hurt, people. So just man, be safe out there. Be safe out there. Fire is no joke at all. I had a thing today where the customer, it was on my order today at Del Taco. Okay, yes. So here's what happened. So I go to Del Taco and the shake machine is down. The shake machines normally are down whenever you go to these places, somehow, people. The shake machine was actually down. So they set the shake machine down. They said, I can contact them. But we both said it together. So we kind of jinxed each other. So I called the customer. I let him know that the shake machine is down. And what did he want to sub for? He was like, well, his girlfriend was in the back saying, well, tell him to get me a refund. She was saying to tell him to tell me to give a refund. I can't do a refund, but I'm glad this actually happened. I let him know that, well, he said, would it be easier to just get another drink or to refund it? I said, well, I was letting you know that they have this new slice. It's like a boba type thing at Del Taco. They have like a boba type drink. I forgot what it was called. Explained it to him. He said, all right, I'll take that, I guess. But then he asked again, well, is it easier to do that or get a refund? I said, well, to get a refund, I'll have to walk you through the steps so that you can actually do it. So he said, well, I'll just get the drink. So I got the drink, and when I got in the car, I called him again, and I said, so here's what I'm going to do for you. I said, I'm going to let you know how you can still get a refund for just that drink for the shake, and you can still get the boba drink for free just for it being like that. He said, you would do that for me? I said, yeah. He said, well, yeah, I'll do that because I don't want you to get in trouble. I said, I don't get in trouble for anything like that. He said, well, I'm pretty sure you guys get in trouble, when things are wrong. I said, well, that's the restaurant's problem. I said, it's sealed up when we get it. I said that's nothing to do with me. The guy still insisted, I don't want you to get in trouble. So I said, okay, I walked him through it. He went ahead and did the whole thing. He said, thanks. Okay, people, the reason why I brought this up is because he kept telling me that I don't want you to get in trouble for something that the restaurant did. He thinks that I work for the restaurant. Okay, people, I said it 3 times to the person, and he came off by, if I was going to judge a book by its cover, he came off sounding like a snobby prick, if that's what some people would say. He sound like that, like he's Richie Rich, and if sounding like that, you would think that he would understand. I kept saying that's the restaurant. It has nothing to do with me. He still was like, no, people, no matter what we do in this gig economy, the people think we work for whoever you're bringing it from. Some people know, the people who drive and work in the field, or people who just know because they know, like, these are just people that work. People think that we are actually employed by whatever place that we are picking up from. So it's gonna happen. So that's why I strongly advise you people just to get familiar with your apps. He would not take no for an answer. And I'm like, gee, I do not work for Del Taco. I do not work for Del Taco, but he would not take it. So no matter what happens, people, when you are doing your delivery driver job, you are looked at as you work for McDonald's, Taco Bell. You look like you are looked at as you work for the same places that you will not work at. So I'm just letting you know, in the public eye, people think that we don't make any money and we are trash and we need to get a life. That's what these people think. Little do they know how much money you can really make doing this, but people, that is what people think. So I'm pretty sure when I dropped it off, because I asked him, I said, now, did you want me to go over it on the phone? Now, I said this because he was not understanding that I don't work for Del Taco. So I said, do you want me to go over this on the phone, or when I get there, because it was a leave at door, I said, do you want me to go over it in person? I am wearing a mask. He said, just on the phone. He said, it should be, and this is what he said. He said, it should be easy, right? I just go to where it is. So I said, you have to go to account. I still walked him through. I said, you have to go to account, click on orders, click on Del Taco, click on past orders, then click on Del Taco again. He said, oh, well, it should be easy. Just click on the one where it says I'm missing an item or something. Then he said, do they have that option? So I'm like, yeah, the dude just sounds like he knows, but he knows nothing. Okay, so I still went ahead and did that for him to do that, people. But damn, we get no respect out there. People respect the delivery driver. People respect the delivery driver. We get no respect out there. Now, some of these people will end up doing a gig job when they have a gambling problem or something happens and they need some extra. They need Arturo. Arturo said, get a real job. Yeah, that's what they do. That's what they say. They say, get a real job. It's not work. And I'm like, man, little do they know, like, it's much more than just, picking up food, even though if that's what you want to keep it as, that's what it is. But they say, get a real job. It's hilarious. But they never tell the UPS dude or the FedEx guy, get a real job. You know what I mean? They never say that, but they do that for us people. So we get no respect. People, put some respect with a K. Like Birdman, put some respect on our name, man. We do a little bit more. So if you are a delivery driver, if you work in the gig economy, people, and you do order and get some things, and you get some things done like that, people, go ahead and just show the delivery dude a little bit of love. Okay. We have April. April's in, people, and I saved it for April. She says she's late, but she is here. People, let me tell you about April. April is one of my neighbors. I met April a little while ago, and I noticed that she does DoorDash. So we spoke, and I've seen her around, but just never in the same spot like that. But I've seen her around. So back then, we spoke, and we live in the same place. And I told her what's going on with me now. And she said, all that since I saw you last. And I explained to her how I saw some videos on how people were telling people to do things wrong. And I said, I'm going to switch that and change it up. And I told her what's going on. And she said, wow, congrats. Yup, all that stuff. And I told her that I was going to mention her today on the show. And she came on in right now. April, I'm glad you're late, but you are here. We are just about at our hour. You are here, April. He's got that there. We are here every day from 2 to 3. Now, you can listen to it while you're in the car like TFT does. TFT listens to it while he's in the car. Now, April, when you are watching the videos of me actually working, you can actually watch those in your vehicle, and you can use some of the things that you hear on some of your orders, okay? You'll get introduced to tip alerts and things like that. Everyone that comes in here is very, very, very friendly. Very, very friendly. Since you did come in late, all you have to do once this is over is go back to the beginning of this live. You'll see what we spoke about. Well, I'll just give a rundown. There was drivers in 420 on this holiday. Couple news things there about driver safety. And we spoke about a few things. April, the clothing line is up there. I'll let you actually see a little bit of the merch since you came. Oh, that is the wrong clip. Since you came in late, I'll let you see a little bit of the merch right here. Let me see. No. Let me see. What is wrong with my video file? There is something wrong with my video file right now, but I do not know what happened there. But if you go to the About section in the page, you can go ahead and hit there. You can scroll down and see some great stuff there. April, but right about, she said, definitely checking it out. Yeah, go ahead and do that. And I'm going to see what the heck happened with this thing, man. Oh, Donna Walker says roll tide. You know what? I'm going to stay on here for a little bit longer, I think. I'm going to try to figure out what the heck happened with this. Because why is it not showing anymore? Well, people, that's a technical difficulty, so I won't be able to do that. But drivers, if you are in the area, make sure you stop on by the KG Sports.
KG Sports, and you're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
Make sure you head on over to KG Sports. I get all of my hats there, people. I get all of my hats there. They take care of me there. He is actually the owner there. He takes really good care of me. When you go in there, just mention Hot Facts with Robert Reese sent you. Donna, we are all almost out of time, people. In case you guys wanted to know, if you find anything that you get here useful and that you've earn some money off of, people, we do have a Cash App there. People helps out with a lot as far as gifts and things for other people that win the prizes, people. And also, you know, man, when you have fulfillment, you have this clothing thing, man, it'll also help out with fulfillment and orders. I'm doing everything from scratch, people, everything from scratch. I'm putting in all the hard work myself. I have extra jobs right now, people, so there is a Cash App there. Anything is appreciated there, people. And I also have a GoFundMe set up there. It's set up there with Hot Facts with Robert Reese. Okay, people, you can go ahead and check that out there. Anything is okay and welcome, people. Like I said, I am doing this all on my own, everything from scratch to up and up. If you've seen Shark Tank, you know what it's about. This is different from my other businesses that I've done as far as, you know, what I've done as far as what my career has been. This is a little bit different. And this startup, I said, I'm going to go in starting straight from the scratch, from the dirt. I'm going to dig, I'm going to claw, I'm going to do my thing, and people are going to watch me do it all the way up. I'm very serious about this thing, people, very serious about this. This is my full-time job. I go straight from recording, getting orders, we're going to work to film. I go to work to film, to get work, get back, edit film, do this from 2 to 3, get done from 2 to 3, get ready for something else. I go back to work again, get back, edit again, wake up to start it off brand fresh and new for you guys every single day. Orders are going in. I'm going on to this site. I'm looking at different designs on clothes and things I want to put out there. I'm doing that, getting done with that, I'm taking care of everything, every aspect of this thing on my own. The marketing, the canvassing, the footwork, the getting my name out there with these other businesses. I'm doing everything from scratch. The start of this page, of this channel here, it was the start of this whole business. Okay, so the whole start of this business venture physically, mentally, I started this back in November, before November. Okay, so that's why I have not drank any alcohol in 6 months now. I'm really serious about this thing, people. This is what I wanted to do for a long time. I remember back when my first trip in college, I was actually going to Fullerton, and I was going to go there to Fullerton College to actually do the radio station programming and be on air. Ended up doing my kinesiology and sports medicine thing and sales manager thing, and did that. But the good thing about that is I can use that same business model, and it's working out very well here in doing all the footwork. There was a good thing I was out there as a canvasser, the canvasser manager, the sales director, the lead salesman, the lead TA. I've been the lead passover. I've been all of that, and having all of those titles, then going into create your own business to where you are the operations manager, you are everything else in charge of everything. That put everything in place there. So just being able to do those things and being able to be in charge and help businesses make a lot of money and do those things, it's helping out here. So you guys are actually watching. This is my full business here, from the merch to the logo. This is all me right here. Hot Facts is me. I can't give up on myself. This is what it is. So that's why I put out there, people. That's why I put out there the Cash App and the GoFundMe there, people. That's why I'm doing the giveaways. Everything is coming straight out of my pocket, people. When I'm getting these tip alerts and tips, a lot of that stuff is going right in, so giving right back to you guys. I'm putting in the groundwork and doing all of this, so hopefully it can turn into something that's very, very positive for everyone else out there. So as you see, I got the Cash App there. Cash App is at Hot Facts, and the GoFundMe there is Hot Facts with Robert Reese. Everything is there, people. My DBA is just about done. I got to go there like on Monday to get that set, people. Everything else is set. So if you could please help me out, I would gladly appreciate that, people. Yeah, that is it. I'm gonna keep that way real. Everyone knows about me. Everyone knows about me keeping it way real. When I say way real, that's me giving my word. That is my hot fact, people. That is my hot fact. And we got a comment from TFT. TFT says, I'm spreading the word of Reese out here in Fresno for you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, TFT. I really do appreciate that. Now watch this. These kids, I am not going to answer the door, and they will just sit there because these are renegades. These are renegade kids. So yeah, man, that's what I am doing. That's what I am doing. I'm trying to get this out there more and more and more and more and more. If you guys can help me out, I'm trying to get to that 1,000K subs. But as of now, people, it is that time where it is time to say goodbye. I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching.